Hey guys, long time no see. This is Messiah, and currently I'm in Germany. And maybe since this March 2026, I've ever arrived to Germany, and currently I'm learning German using English. Yes, so let me share my update with this study and German staying itself. Currently, I was really worked hard. I was really working hard in my laboratory, and this is the Talk University and quantum optics, and maybe approximately I've ever worked just 12, around 12 hours, just half a day dedicated to all my own research and sacrifice all of my life, but it was somehow good because I could focus on my research and my major is physics, and I was really into my research in itself, except for some of the bad senior Japanese coworkers. But it's okay. Of course, it's okay. It's nothing. It leaves nothing desired. It leaves nothing to be desired apart from such a terrible human relationship. But I'd like to say why I came to Germany. Last year, in fact, I was also in Germany just for 1 month in August. I was learning German, and it was my first approach to go Europe in itself. And before, I've ever just once to go abroad to Philippines when I was 16 years old. And then after that, what I was seeing in Philippines was everything was terrible. So there's so much poor and homeless, and those who those who wanna take mercy, something like that, because no job, no occupation, no hygiene, everything was bad. But some of the foreign tourists seems really hilarious. When I was 16 years old, I was really feel disparate. Why? Why on earth this world is really unfair? It was my first approach to come across something poor, something extremely poor, because since I went to until I went to Philippines when I was 16 years old, I've ever just lived in Japan from zero years old to 16 years old. In this period, I was just how to say in Japanese, the frog in the ocean. いろんな数大会を知らず something like that. So I lived a very exclusively small and narrow world, and of course I didn't know how to speak another languages except Japanese. Everything was brand new world in terms of bad experience when I was 16 years old. Yeah, what I was seeing is like something really terrible, and that's why I've made my mind just that I never go abroad. I never go to another country except Japan, because I've just noticed Japan is most safe. I know, so safest. Japan is the most safest nation, safest countries. Good hygiene and good food, and even toilet. Toilet is very good because there's toilet paper. Toilet paper is free in public toilet, and some of except for some of the public toilet, in almost case every toilet is really clean. But I was I was extremely immersed myself in such a good condition, good nation, good country. That is ever best compared with all over the world. But why? Why so this time also? Last year. Well, last year I made up my mind to Germany. The reason really simple. So the reason really simple because currently my major is physics. But if I keep on doing research in Japan until a PhD or postdocs, there's less and less potential future to get independence in terms of economics. I would like to suggest so as long as I depend on Japanese society and Japanese environment, Japanese surrounding, Japanese economics, Japanese currency yen, I never get independent because currently Japanese economics is getting down, decreasing, and then as for financial aid for PhD student, for some researcher, as extremely competitive, and then if we got some of how do I say, some of financial aid, if I just if I beat the other rivals, and if fortunately I get some financial aid, such a financial aid in itself is really less and less. It's not enough to get independent or to raise our child and to get married and to cover every fee. It's really impossible to cover every fee that I have to possess. But on the other hand, in Germany, so from master degree, we can get a salary. In other words, every PhD student can be independent of parents or some of how do I say those who raised me. Sorry, my English is currently improving. That's why sometimes my expression is not good. But I would like to say just I like to be independent of everything. Or because I'm 28 years old, and as long as I live in Japan, so every moment and every opportunities to be independent is delayed. What am I supposed to do if I keep on going my research career in Japan, even mixed? Mixed means in Japan, mixed is just a monbukakusho in Japanese. Even mixed doesn't give us every Japanese student to financial aid. That's why we always have to depend on notorious JASO, JASSO, in Japanese, 日本学生支援機構. But I like to, no, I have to definitely depend on JASO. But every month I just take a scholarship, actually, but it's not scholarship, it's just a student loan or just student debt from JASO. Because in other words, so as long as I keep on my research career, for master or doctor or apostle something, so my student loan has to be increasing. I couldn't get the independence because after graduate from every degree like a PhD, if I keep on going my research in Japan, this debt is extremely massive. It's too hard to pay back. Just it's really important, and it's really extremely easy to break. So I would like to suggest most important way to get independent is just learn English or learn other languages, and then you just go to Japan and keep on doing research. I've just noticed because in my laboratory, some of international students arrived to research in Japan, and I have some of German and Sweden and some of exchange student or some of just how do I say international student. As for exchange student, it's the period to stay in Japan is restricted only 1 year, maximum just 1 year. So in most of the cases, exchange students stay in Japan for just 1 semester or 2 semesters because they can stay in Japan maximally for 1 year. But as for permanent student, but how do I say regular student, not utilizing their exchange student system, they can arrive. So after foreign student arrive to Japan, wherever they want to stay. Whenever they stay. So there's no more restrictions for the period itself to stay. Yes, I would like to suggest just my purpose is just get independence, and then next just immerse myself in my target languages, and then I will graduate for my master's degree in 1 year. Uh, Precisely just March 2027. And then, in other words, I have just 1 year left to graduate. And at least using this 1 year left, I definitely improve my English skill and German skill both. Because I definitely have to get back to Germany as a PhD student in 1 year. It's my goal. That's why currently I'm studying German and I'm just staying in Germany. Currently I'm attending the German intensive course, which is held in TU Dortmund, Technical University Dortmund. And I did in this University Dortmund, there's a match exchange student, those who came from Erasmus system. What is the Erasmus system? Erasmus system is just some kind of exchange network all over Europe, plus some of Turkey or other nation next to, just directly next to the Europe land itself. And then currently I'm attending the German intensive course, but in this course let's match with Turkey. Turkish students. Yes, I have another issues. Yeah, okay. Just my object to learn German in this merge is just improve my German skill. Currently I'm improving my English skill. Then through my learning, what I learned is just immerse myself in target language is the best way to improve my target languages. Of course, so not only me, but also you is also. If you wanna learn some of languages or some of languages what you wanna learn, the best way is just love what you learn, love what you do, everything, and then immerse yourself in target languages. Even you should switch your language setting for your smartphone from Japanese into another. Watcher. I'm not sure. So those who watch my movie is Japanese or not, but previously my contents was only how does it showed? So I have to be showed only to Japanese Japanese person. But gradually, so my channel, I'm planning this channel is shifting to the global, not the domestic Japanese style to globally. That's why so I'm speaking English now for the moment. And sorry, I just want to get back to my topics. And then currently, what I learned is just immerse myself in target languages, and that is how I could improve my English skills. And then next, I should try German. Yes, that's why I've made up my mind to come here to Germany. It's precisely the city is not Heidelberg, not Berlin, just Dortmund and Bochum, Dortmund. I'm currently learning, but yes, I would like to say just my goal is just to construct my future career. This trip also makes me to next stage to get German circuit and I just want to mount German circuit in my brain. It's my goal. But on the other hand, as for other attendance in German intensive course, there are lots of exchange students like Turkey or Italy, French, or Nigeria, Peru, or even Korean, even a few Japanese, lots of races and nationalities, but no one is planning to go to Germany as a PhD. From my subjective viewpoint, so almost students seem to play and enjoy Europe in itself. It's extremely insane, how to say, ridiculous, retarded. That's why I said every almost student finish their class. After finishing this German intensive course, all the students go outside to play, and after that, after taking a dinner, something like that, they just go to the nightclub and play until the midnight, or just 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, over midnight. Yeah, yes. That's what almost Erasmus or Turkish students do. I guess it's really ridiculous. And to make matters worse, almost a student is just a junior or senior of undergraduate course. And sometimes first year master is present. But everyone just go and enjoy the nightclub and something like that. No one seems to study. No one seems to study, but some of Erasmus students has just language advantage because I'm just Japanese and I can only speak Japanese and English, and I'm currently learning German. But actually, my German level is extremely elemental. It's so hard to speak only German, same as English. But almost Erasmus student, especially Italy or French person, knows maybe Latin, maybe and Greece person is also, because they've already learned Latin. Latin is the origin of every Europe languages when they are elementary course, or maybe 10 or 9 years old. That's why it's really such a previous knowledge. In other words, previous is extremely great advantage, and they are utilizing their advantage. They can learn German with less effort. On the other hand, I should learn German eagerly more. Somehow, yeah. It's not fair, I think. Actually, it's not fair. But I hope so. I'd like to suggest other student doesn't really matter for me, of course. What I should do is just focus on myself and immerse myself in German. But so of course, I've already succeeded to kick out the Japanese from my brain circuit, but yet I have to rely on English to learn German. My goal is just to learn German by German. Just even while I stay in Germany, I should kick out the English also from my brain circuit, as same as I do in Japanese. I'd like to say I've already succeeded to kick out Japanese from my brain circuit. That's why I never use Japanese, and even in Japan, in my laboratory, I've already do my research in English, read that paper, thesis, and also showing my progress status, share my progress status with my professor and with my coworker in English. Yes. Oh, I'd like to say just I was really succeeded to immerse myself in English, but next hardship is it's so hard. It's yet too hard to immerse myself in German. Somehow German has different configuration of grammar, because in English the article is really simple, and but in Germany every article is separated into masculine, feminine, and neutral, but each article is also conjugated into accusative, nominative, genitive, dative. Maybe 4 times 4, maybe 16 patterns is present. I should memorize every pattern of article, and not only memorizing not only learning every article patterns by heart, but also I should get usage in itself. Yet to heard. That's why I should study. And currently I'm learning German as much as I can in this my accommodation. But my accommodation is really good. Yes, and that's what I want to say. Yeah, I'm just currently struggling with everything, but I should do it and definitely do it. Yes, let's see next month. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. Bye.